morning we're going to celebrate 7 Year 6 pupils who've attained their Master Guild Awards. They've prepared an assembly for you and are going to share a few of the things they did to complete their award. As many of you know, you can do your guild from Year 3 and your apprentice level can be completed in a term. Then when you're in Year 4, you can do your Journeyman in 2 terms, and finally once you've done the other 2 levels and you're in Year 5, you can work on your Master level. You can start the guild at any time, and there's no need to do all of it, just as much as you want. We hope that hearing what these children have done will inspire you to take part in the guild scheme. And now I would like to introduce you to the Guild Masters of 2020.
I have just completed my Master Guild Award. My favourite part was the charity section. With a friend, I organised carol singing around Hazelmere. I really enjoyed this and we raised lots of money for cancer research. I also enjoyed researching 2 projects. One of my projects was about the NHS. I thought this would be a really good topic as it is so important to the UK. I didn't know that much about the NHS, but after researching it, I know loads about the NHS. This was a really interesting project and I really enjoyed it. For the other presentation, I did it about dogs. This was really interesting as well because I didn't know that much about dogs, but now dogs are amazing animals and they're really helpful. For the other parts of the award, I took up singing lessons and continued my dance classes. And before Easter, I took exams in both of these. Sadly, I have not been able to do the residential section, but this year I've camped in my garden instead.
Hi, I'm Charlie and I've just finished my Master's Guild Award. I started work on the Guild Awards when I was in Year 3 and I've completed all of them. I've done lots of things to qualify for all the stages and it's fun looking back on what I've achieved. I started playing the trumpet in Year 3 and used as my skill for all 3 levels. For my apprentice level I was just starting to play, but playing and practicing regularly for my Masters I achieved grade 4. I raised money by running a cake sale for children in need, which I needed lots of help with for my apprentice. And for my Master level, I swam 2.5k, 100 lengths and raised nearly £400 for the Swimathon charities, Mary Curie and Cancer Research. I was supposed to be doing a 5k this year, but because of the virus, I'll do a 5k next year, and the year after I should do a triple 5k. This is the towel I got for getting over £300. The Guild Awards are good because sometimes it lets you be rewarded for stuff you do out of school, or it might encourage you to do something extra. For my sports, I played rugby and done swimming, and looking back I can see, by knowing I was counting them for my Guild Awards, I knew I needed to go to all my trainings, and that way I got better faster. I've been on Cub Camp and school residential trips, and because of the Guild Award I knew I needed to do reports on them, so I've now got a lasting memory of all the fun I had with my friends. I've enjoyed doing the researching bit because it's let me find out subjects I find interesting, and although the thought of presenting to my whole class was scary at first, it was fun sharing what I found out with my friends. I've done red pandas, lacrosse, palm oil and rugby. If you get the chance to do the Guild Award, you really should do it, and I'd like to thank all the teachers who've helped me. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Annabelle and I've just finished my Guild Award. I started working on my Guild Award when I was in Year 3. I've done lots of things to reach the end of my Guild Award and it is fun looking back at what I have achieved. I started playing the flute in Year 3 and did this as my skills section in my apprentice. For my charity sections I have done a cake sale, a Christmas card sale at Christmas and a toy sale. For all of these I've raised well over £1,000 for the RNLI that saves lives out at sea. I have done presentations on some of my hobbies and interests, including sailing, lions, giraffes, red foxes and Lake Garda. The residentials were great fun as it reminds you of all the things you have done with your friends and teammates. I have learnt loads through my Guild Award and I recommend that you do it as it's great fun for you whilst also helping others.
Hi, my name is Felix. For my Guild, Apprentice and Master Award, I had great fun, and I would like to share this fun with you. For my skills section, I did diving, fencing, and swim squads. Then for my physical section, I did rugby, and rugby. For my charity fundraising, I did busking, car washing, and also a sweet shop for WWF. In Year 5, I organised a beach clean at Southsea with my mates. Because of this, I got a tweet from Liz Bonin, who did drowning in plastic. In Year 6, I did a table tennis tournament with Mr. Blackman and Frank for Sports Relief. For my presentations, at first, I was nervous, but having done so many, it has built my confidence up. The subjects I talked about were big cats, crested geckos, sharks and marine mammals. Also, another rugby. All my outdoor adventures were bushcraft, cobbler and PGL. This was my favourite part because it pushed me to limits and I got wet. I would recommend that you do this. If you don't, you will regret it. Thank you for the opportunity.
Hi, my name's Phoebe and I started at CCJS in Year 6. I started my Guild Award when I started at CCJS. To everyone that doesn't think they can finish, I say that there's always enough time to fit it in. Doing the CCJS Master Award has made me do things that I would not have done if it wasn't for the Guild Award. You have to complete 5 sections: residential, skills, physical, activity, charity and a research project. Here is a quick look at what I have done this year. Residential. In Year 6 we went to PGL on the Isle of Wight and we stayed in these little cabins with a few friends. I was quite nervous about being away from home, but it was part of the challenge. There were lots of cool activities and they pushed me to my limits. We climbed a Jacob's ladder, a trapeze and a zip wire. My favourite was a massive swing that went super high. It felt like your tummy skipped a beat as it dropped. Skills. For my skills, I play the piano and I am on grade 2. I learned all my 3 pieces and learned what arpeggios were. One of my favourite pieces is Dusty Blue, and I did this piece in the virtual tea time concert. I never thought I'd be brave enough to play in a concert. Sometimes I'm really frustrated because I can't get my head around what I'm trying to do, but practising a little every day works. Here is a little bit of Dusty Blue. Physical. For my physical activity, I did swimming. And I swim at Hazelmere for 7 hours and a half every week. This year I qualified for county swimming. I was really pleased with this because it was the first time I had ever qualified. The gala was in the Olympic pool, which was amazing. I hope to qualify again next year, although it will be harder because we are only allowed to do land training at the moment. Charity. I joined up with some friends and we ran a cake stall at the Christmas fair. We wanted to raise money for the Orangutan Foundation, which helps protect orangutans who are in danger because of deforestation. We made cupcakes with orangutan faces and some Christmas ones too. We managed to make £100 and get our picture in the newspaper. Research project. For my research project, I have learned more about different dog breeds. I learned that there are 7 different groups of dogs grouped by what they are bred for. Dogs have different characteristics, and these make them useful for different jobs. For example, Alsatians are used to help the police because they are intelligent and have strong protective instincts. I learnt a lot whilst doing the research. This is my dog Nala. I have enjoyed doing the activities in my guild ward, and I would recommend it to other people.
Hi, I am Isla and I have just completed my Guild Award. I am very proud at some of the things I have done for it in the past 4 years. For example, in lockdown, I climbed the equivalent height of Ben Nevis, a mountain in Scotland, on my own staircase and raised over £700 in total for the NHS this year. Also for my charity section, I did a cake sale in Year 3 and went carol singing at people's doors in Year 5 with some friends. For my skills and physical section, I did a variety of things, including dance like tap, ballet, acro and other things too. I also did the violin and singing. I have done many presentations for this award, including dance, cheetahs, koalas and Crackington Haven, a place we go in Cornwall every year. I have made some amazing memories with all the residentials I have done, like Cobner in Year 5 and Bushcraft in Year 4. This year, though, due to COVID-19, I camped in the garden with my sister Amber for one night. I really recommend doing the Guild Award because it teaches you lots and you get to do fun things for charity and sell things in the school playground with your friends. Complete and learn new skills and have fun doing it. Thank you.
This is my Year 3 to 6 Guild Award. First, I had swimming, which was my skill for my apprentice. Oh gosh. Next, for my physical, I had football, which I really enjoyed. After that, my charity was beavers, which I did this for a long time for. This is my neckerchief. Moving on to the Journeyman. My physical was rugby. My skill was running. And my charity this time was Cubs, which is an upgrade from beavers. I also really enjoyed the residential, which was Cobner. Moving on to my masters. My physical was hockey. That's gone. This is the shirt that I used, and we came second in the Hampshire Surrey tournaments. I also did singing, which was my skill, which I really enjoyed. La 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 la. I also was in the Wizard of Oz, which was for my acting. My presentation was Rory's fitness. Get those high knees up and running, boys! Come on, come on! And my charity was JDRF, which is type 1 diabetes, and I helped my mum train for the London Marathon and sponsorshipped her. So yeah, thank you for all the teachers who have supported me through this whole thing. And yeah, for my residential, I also did PGL, and we slept in a den we made. Thank you very much, teachers, for helping me along the way. I really enjoyed this. Bye.
I would like you to join with me to say a huge congratulations to all our Guild Masters of 2020. And although we are not together, I would like you to give them a big round of applause.